Before me, Uriel. At my back, Raphael. On my right, Michael. On my left, Gabriel. From above, Metatron. Hello friends, and welcome back to Shadowcraft. Today's concept is spiritual warfare. And yes, it's all love, friends, but don't forget that love is also a ferocious force that devours anything not unto its likeness. Now today we're going to build upon our strength. There are many battles ahead. There are many victories and many defeats, and the battle is never ending. So we best get strong. But only you and only you can win the war with yourself. Now, when I speak of spiritual warfare, I'm talking about helpful tips, helpful ways of thinking, helpful tricks that help us to activate, that help us to maintain a steady state of conscious presence, an expanded state of conscious presence. And yes, it's very natural. At first, we start to really build, we start to want to do good things for ourselves. We put good food into our bodies, we exercise, we think positive thoughts. And as we go out in the world, it would seem that many of the ways that people choose to live, think, act, all of that stuff contradict the direction that we are moving. And yes, it's all vibration. So we have to become incredibly discerning of our own energy, what we're putting into ourselves, but also very discerning of what's going on outside of us. And truly, we're always looking to be in communion from a heartfelt center. And it's the very battle to remain in this heartfelt center, to remain with loving presence. And that is really what I mean by spiritual warfare. I'm not necessarily talking about literal combative arts. Those things are very helpful for making the body strong, but for the most part, they only help up to the level of Manipura. From here, as we're accessing our conscious awareness in these different regions of ourself, from there, the battle becomes very much a spiritual thing, and it has everything to do with discernment, using our intuitions to help us discern, stepping into the feeling of things around us, and then calculating from there which way to go with our intention set on our expansion, our intention set on our path. And although there are many people walking other paths that seem to contradict, there is no right or wrong here. There is no one is right or wrong. Everyone is doing what they are supposed to be doing. But yes, you have a purpose and a direction that you are moving. And a lot of the ways that others are thinking, feeling, and acting do not serve that high purpose. And so we have to become very discerning where we guide our attention to in the forms of thoughts and ideas, in the forms of things we put into our body, into the forms of the relationships that we have with people. And truly, we seek to remain within an unaffected space, a loving state of presence that is powerful and very ferocious and discerning, but yet is open and sees the bigger picture, the interconnectivity from the most high to the most slowly. And anyway, friends, I hope as always, that these can be helpful tips. And as we build up into the vision of power and ultimately the spoils of war, I wish you much strength, friends, and I wish you much discernment. Keep those minds sharp, those hearts open, and Jah bless. Thank you, fam. Peace, peace, peace.